feel uncomfortable while talking to someone? Are you really not at your ease while conversing with someone? Or do you make others uncomfortable while speaking to them, or they are not happy, maybe you can say that, while talking to you, and the purpose of the conversation just remains unbalanced? So today we are going to talk about all the problems. You are watching Wisdom with Anthony, and the topic that I have taken for all the aspirants, those who want to learn English and they want to speak English fluently, and the topic is, which is a matter of struggle for many of us, the topic is, why do I lack confidence while speaking? It is a problem that majority of people go through. Even I say that everybody goes through in their initial stage. Not even in the initial stage, after crossing the intermediate level, still they struggle with this, because there are many reasons, but I have found 3 or 4 reasons that in the initial level, if you can work upon them, you can totally eradicate the problem. And not even eradicating the problem, you will come over that and you will have the hold over the language. The very first I have for you is feeling unprepared. Now imagine that you have an exam and you want to take an exam the next day. If you go unprepared, how would you feel? It is the same feeling of the speaker who is in the conversation, who goes without preparation. Sir, what does it mean? What is the meaning of being prepared? There are lots of things that you need to prepare. For an example, first of all, come at your ease. You need to make yourself comfortable. You need to make yourself understand that you are prepared. How can you do so? By attaining more and more knowledge. Solutions we'll be talking surely at the end of the problem. So let me cover first all the problems that one goes through when they have this situation. They find themselves, actually it is the state of the mind. It is just a state of a mind. It is just a single shift. In a shift you are confident, in a shift you find that you have lack of confidence. But when you go unprepared, automatically you will not feel confident at all. You know the reason behind? The reason behind is not prepared. Your preparation is not up to the level, and in your subconscious it is going. So better when you are there in the conversation, go with the preparation. Sir, how can I prepare? Obviously, the 3 answers I have for that. Practice, practice and practice. Practice will always, when you practice every single day, the practice will make you perfect one day. So without skipping a day, please keep practicing. When you are in the terms of practice, automatically you are preparing yourself. One day you are assimilating the content, you are absorbing the content, and you are learning, you are in the right process. You are actually devoting your time, your energy and your dedication to that. It will return to you. Believe me, when you put all these efforts, you are actually doing the investment. You are investing something within you, and when you invest something, it comes back to you, obviously. So my dear, without getting in the conversation, make yourself comfortable by preparing yourself. How can you prepare yourself? Just learn some structures. Everything in grammar, if you think that I will speak once I learn each and everything, that is not possible. Because in subconscious, what is there? That I am perfect. My dear, we need to start by starting and doing and practicing every single day. We just come closer to the perfection. By thinking only, we cannot. Suppose somebody is sitting and he or she is thinking that once I am perfect, then only I will speak. It is not possible. Nobody is perfect. We need to understand this very fact that perfection comes through the practice. So when you get into the conversation, make sure that your preparation requires the most. Be well prepared. Second point I have is a psychological factor. My dear, psychological means what? In your subconscious, I am not confident, I am not confident. The more you say this absurd things, the more you become. I am telling you something that instead of telling yourself that I am not confident, and thinking that you are not confident, there is one more. If this is a negative psychological factor, there is always a positive psychological factor. What is positive psychological factor? Let me let you know. My psychology says that I should speak little slower so that I can even have extra time to make sentences and to clear my structures. Are you getting me what I mean to say? For an example, suppose you are in the conversation, you are not able to converse very fast, right, or confidently, but I must suggest you just decrease your speed. Sir, what does it mean? I mean to say, rather saying the sentences very quickly and very fast, you can choose another way by slowing down your speed. Reduce your speed of speaking. In this way, you can even think and get the connection to the structures, and when you do this, automatically your confidence increases. You know how and when does it increase? Now you are speaking slow, and when you speak slowly, automatically 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences as you go on in the conversation, after maybe 1 or 2 minutes, this is a psychological factor that I am confident, words are coming out easily. I am able to put myself in front of others. I am able to express myself comfortably. So that thought, when it releases in the brain, your brain also helps you. Your psychology is actually helping you. Because now you are giving it a positive sign. What is a positive sign? That you are speaking comfortably. Excuse me. And when it gives you the message, so it starts happening the same way. Yes, it starts happening the same way. So, if it is a psychological factor that I am not confident, on the other hand, I don't focus on it, I focus that I am confident. That is also a psychological factor. Why should I go for the negative side always or aspect? I must see or look for the positive aspects as well. It can work for me, it will put me down, and something is putting me down. Why should not I kick it out of my life? Look for the positive side, let go for negative side, right? Third, I have for you, fear of making mistakes. Most common, most obvious, and problem of many of us. Sir, if I speak wrong, what happens? What if you speak wrong? Nobody is going to hang you up for that. That's quite obvious. When you are in the conversation, that is quite obvious. It happens with everyone. It happens. There is no one you can you show me any person on this earth who speaks correctly always? Not even a single one. Yes, maybe thinking it is not correct, it is correct. Not even a single one. Everyone makes flaws, everyone makes mistake. Mistakes are bound to happen, as I always say. So let me let you know, mistakes are a part of that. So don't go behind that you are making mistakes with that fear. Can you imagine, do you know many celebrities, those who do not speak English very confidently, fluently, but they slowly and gradually they speak and they show that they are confident. They show that they are confident. They make it their strength instead of making it weakness. No, they make their strength. Okay, slowly I am learning. No, so I will speak slowly. Because the time was then when you were not able to converse even 2 or 3 sentences continuously. Now the time is there when you are in the conversation, maybe broken English, but you should appreciate yourself for that. You are not appreciating yourself for what you were and for what you are now. See the gap. It means that you are learning. Maybe the process can be wrong. Maybe the efforts can be wrong. Maybe the reason behind many. But the thing is that you are growing. And when you are growing, make sure, please, don't underestimate yourself. When you are growing, learn to appreciate yourself. Because people are there, those who pull you down. So you appreciate yourself. Let them do that. If you are not going to do it for you, who will do that? My dear, I have a simple question for you. Who will do that? Think about yourself. Life is given once, my dear. If it is your dream to speak fluent English, it should not be only a dream, it must be a reality. And how it can be a reality? When you leave all these absurd and negative thoughts, just be into the practice, take up the muster up your courage and jump into the conversation. Yes, I will do that. So what? I'm learning. And you know, those who are learners, people are happy from them. Nobody makes fun of you. Please keep that in mind and be in that thought that nobody is going to laugh at you. You're learning. When baby speaks something wrong, do we laugh? No, we feel happy. It is learning, right? No? So same happens with us. Maybe we are like babies in English. We will grow one day. Surely we will grow. So keep putting the efforts where it will bear fruit for you. So don't have the fear of making mistakes. It is a part of your conversation. Sometimes you may make mistakes. Maybe there will be a day you can remember. If you are a mediator's English speaker, you can understand what I mean to say. Remember some days when you don't make a mistake, and remember maybe the next day you make lots of mistakes. So those mistakes cannot compare your ability. You don't compare yourself with your ability. You are capable. Yes, you are capable. You are underestimating yourself, nobody else. Just leave this thought. Please leave this thought. Many of the people, they are not able to speak English fluently. You know why? The reason is their psychological factor, that I make mistakes, I am not confident. All these absurd things, they just get around in their life and they are not able to converse. Never and ever. And if you want to leave this thought, believe me, you are going to bear fruit in your life by presenting yourself a wonderful speaker of the language. Maybe it is a hindrance in your job. Maybe it is a hindrance in your marriage. My dear, sometimes you will be laughing to know that yes, it can be hindrance to any, but you are there to come over everything. Everything is in your hand. Fourth point I have, appearance of the other person. Sometimes when we start conversing with someone and who is a good speaker of the language, just by listening to the person, we get fearful. We become fearful. Oh, he speaks very good English. She speaks very good English. I'm not able to converse with her. My dear, if you get a person who speaks very good English, it is your fortune. It is your luck. Go and speak to the person. You know what will happen? You will have many things to learn from them. What you are thinking negative, it is a positive point for you. You will have lots of things to learn from them, right? You are listening to me clearly because I am saying that what you heard. Yes, you have something to learn from them. Just go and embrace the knowledge. Their appearance should not make you feel down. Rather, it should lift you up in the thoughts that, okay, today I have something to learn. I'm going to meet a person. Because the person who taught me English, I have a huge regard for my teacher. That time, maybe I cannot even just express my feeling right now. I'm speechless. For certain things, we become speechless. When he taught me, wonderful teacher he is. So when he taught me, I was thinking that how I would be able to cope up with him. But still, the way he handled me, that was remarkable and wonderful, believe me. So those who know how to speak, they will help you out. They won't put you down. Because I think they also must have learned like that. Many of them, not all of them, many of them. Because if you are learning as a second language, learning a language is not... I was telling you that many of them, they have learned like that. Right? So please don't think that you are wrong, right? Leave all these things. This is not a matter of just... No, there are many videos, okay? I have posted for the beginners. If you are a beginner, you can just look for the videos. You just go and look for you just search for the videos and you will get that. I have made the playlist also for the basic English separately, for grammar separately, for spoken English separately I have made. You just choose your... no, that I cannot do for you, that you need to do. So just let me go for some bullet points that how you can just cope up with the situation. The very first I have for you is just communicate, right? And focus your communicating your message. You need to be very clear with your message. What is the message that you want to convey? Instead of thinking about the person, instead of thinking about the conversation, instead of thinking about the confidence, instead of thinking about your grammar, this, that, please, I must tell you that you please focus on the message, that what message you want to say, what thing you want to convey, which thoughts and insights and ideas you want to say or you want to convey, so that if you work upon, automatically you will be a good speaker of language, believe me. And second and very important tip, don't miss it, speak slowly and clearly. The very first day you must have learned that how to ride a two-wheeler, or you must have learned how to drive four-wheeler. My dear, the very first day you did not just speed it of 80 or 60, no. The very first day when you were on the driving seat or you started riding a two-wheeler, it must have been very, very slow. At that level you should go slow. Time will come, then you can speed it up. Even you can just on the highways, you know it very well. I don't want to say anything. If you are listening to me carefully, you can relate every single example. I am giving it from your own life. I am talking about you, those who are listening to me carefully. Yes, you. Speak slowly and clearly. It will give you three benefits. The very first benefit is that you will get the idea what to say next. Second is the idea, you will sound confident. Third benefit is that you will show yourself confident. And whatever this negative thought now, it will go away from your mind. Isn't it? Just try it and you will find a good and a wonderful result. Because instead of saying too fast, if you go little slowly, like I'm speaking to you, in that way, if you adopt this method or this procedure, you have lot of time to think about the next sentence. And even though you can go for the fillers, right? No, you can go for fillers. Fillers means like that, actually, yeah, right. Like these fillers you can do. Instead of doing that sounds very awkward. Rather you can go, all right, actually, that's well. So why? When you take 1 second, you have lots of thoughts in your brain. Implement it, then you will just comment it whether it is benefiting you or not, right? Then practice daily, please. This is the key, that without practicing, if you are planning to be a fluent speaker of English language, you are listening to the wrong video. No. You show me only single video that can teach you a good, or that can make you a wonderful speaker without practicing. Nobody. Because no, English works upon something, or not even English, any language, no. It is like two-way communicating. You know two-way communicating what? One way and second way. The more you listen to it, the more you are able to speak. And my third point is this only, watch it more. For an example, you can tend to watch more videos, you can read more books, but you have to do that. Whatever your favorite area is, if you have favorite your sports, just go for the sports commentary. If you are fond of watching news, go it for the English news. If you are fond of cartoons, you can go for the English cartoons. See, there are many ways that you can improve. By hook or by crook, what do I want? What do I want? I want my result, no? If somebody wants a result, it means that result, how they are coming, just results are there. So be very particular what you want. And 2 points, you may not be able to see that, but I will just speak it out. You can just make notes of that. See, watch relevant content, I have already told you. And most important thing now, at the end of my video, I would like to tell you, appreciate yourself. If you don't know how to appreciate yourself, then you can never be confident. Because I can recall and remember when I was learning, still I'm learning, I'm also learning now. So when I was learning in the initial days, I'm talking about, when I would say 5 sentences without any pause, I would appreciate myself. Anthony, today you spoke 5 sentences, and that also without any hesitation, without any pause. And that was a remarkable compliment for myself that I used to give. So please don't forget to appreciate yourself, because we are learning and a learner can do anything to reach to the target. I hope that you must have liked the video. If you have liked the video, hit the share button and don't forget to subscribe and just help those, share it with those who are really in need of this, and I will be really glad to know your compliments if you have any. Take care. Bye bye.